Namaste, Jai Shivai. Let's talk about detoxifying your body and your mind as well. You know, before you go and join any kind of yogic sadhana, meditation camp, yoga camp, Pilates camp, or anything at all in your life, you need to detoxify your body. How do you detoxify your body? First of all, you need to fix your routine for eating. So you can eat, the fire that actually cooks the food in your stomach, which actually digests the food in your stomach, is called as Jatragni. So that Jatragni is very strong in around the hours of sunrise and around the hours of sunset. So you should be eating food around sunset, no later than that. And there should be a difference of like 4 hours before you go to sleep. Otherwise, if you have food in your stomach, then definitely your mind is going to fire thousands and thousands of thoughts. You cannot sleep properly. There will be a gastric trouble in your stomach, and you will be restless all night long. And even during the daytime, if you have food stuck in your intestines, then it's a very disturbing time. But your thoughts per second increases if your stomach and your intestines are not clean. Now, what is the way to clean them? First thing is that you fix your eating routine. Another thing to pay attention to is that along with food, you need to start eating something that detoxifies your blood, your body. And that could be like aloe vera juice you can try, or you can try Triphala. Triphala is another Ayurvedic herbal mix. It's a mix of 3 herbs, Amla, Harad and Bahera. So you can buy Triphala, or you can start taking Haritaki. Haritaki is another herb which actually detoxifies your system. So you can take anything that detoxifies. If you are on medications, that you need to consult to your doctors and see that if you are taking a BP medicine, or you are taking a diabetes medicine or some other medication, then you need to consult with your doctor before taking any herbs to make sure you are not making any mistake, or you are not making a wrong chemical composition. This is another thing. One more thing that you need to take care of is that you need to start taking ghee if it is possible. If Indian desi ghee is available to you, then you should start eating that. Why I am saying that is because every food item that you eat has 3 parts in it: gross, medium and subtle. Every food will make gross part. So that gross part just becomes poop in you. Okay, it just goes and it's an excretory material. So for example, if you eat roti or anything made up of wheat or rice, the fiber part of it just helps you, into the it becomes the excretory material. So in the food, there is very less to absorb. In all the food items that you are eating, is very less to absorb. Maximum part of the food becomes poop, is for excretion only. It's a waste actually. So, and rarely any food item has anything that becomes some part of your subtle body, that becomes part of your subtle existence actually. But if you eat desi ghee, then desi ghee is one thing which does not have any gross part in it. That means desi ghee doesn't go out of your body. It doesn't become poop in your body. So it just creates bones and bone marrow. So the medium part of desi ghee makes bone and bone marrow in you, and subtle part of desi ghee actually becomes mind in you. It makes manomaya kosha in you. So this is how ghee works. Now here, mind it, I am not talking about butter oil. I lived in America, I am living here in Australia. A lot of people will just go and buy the butter and then they will heat up the butter, and after it is cooked enough, they will just strain it and put it in the, store it, and they call it ghee. No, that is not ghee. Butter is made up of cream. Ghee is made up of yogurt, dahi. Active culture is there in ghee. Cream does not have active culture, so butter does not have active culture. So your butter oil is not going to have active culture. You can keep butter oil for very, very long time. You cannot do that with ghee. Ghee must be consumed within certain amount of time. There is a hardly 3-4 months of expiry on any ghee. So it has a shorter shelf life because it has active culture in it. And that is why it does not have any gross part, it only has medium part which makes your bones and bone marrow, and subtle part which makes your manomaya kosha, mind. So if you, but see, there is a limit to eating everything. You cannot just drink ghee and lots of ghee and lots of ghee. No, don't do that. Limited amount, moderation. So you need to consume ghee in limited amount. Next thing that you need to take care of is drinking water. A lot of you are so habitual of drinking green tea, drinking vitamin water, drinking some kind of energy drink on the name of satisfying your thirst, quenching your thirst. You go on taking so many other things. Do not do that. That's a grave mistake you are making. Your body runs on pranic shakti, right? Pranic energy. That prana in you is created, it's made up of water actually. Whenever you are consuming pure water, just plain simple pure water, then your body is creating prana out of it. If you start consuming green tea or on the name when you are thirsty, or energy drinks or cold drinks or some soda or some green tea, anything like that, vitamin water or anything, then your body will not be able to convert it directly into prana right away. So whenever your body is signaling you, whenever you are feeling thirsty, then it's not only a signal that your physical body needs water, that it is dehydrated. It is also a signal that your pranamaya kosha needs more pranic energy. So you should be drinking plain simple water. Plain simple water creates pranic energy in you. It's a direct connection between the two. So when you are on the, your way to detoxify your physical body through eating right and eating at the right time and eating right kind of food, as well as eating more raw herbs, you know all these things. It's just that at times you are not taking anything that detoxifies. So you need to start in taking detoxifying herbal things that detoxify. You can do a juice detoxification or some other kind of detoxification as well that helps your body, that you have done before, or if you need, you can consult any Ayurvedic practitioner. What will suit you better? So when you are doing a physical detoxification routine, you also have to do mental detoxification routine. Now what is mental detoxification routine? You all have people around you who are really, really happy doing gossip. They have gossip addiction. Some people have worrying addiction, anxiety addiction, thoughts addiction. I don't know what all kinds of addiction they have. So they just go and come and they just come to you and vomit on you. All their thoughts, all their nonsense. You need to start staying away from such people. Why? Because then it goes on and on, what everybody tells you or what these kind of people tell you. It just goes on and on in your head, and you create more toxins than you release. So if you have a detoxification routine of, say for example, 21 days or 40 days you are trying to detoxify your physical body by eating this, eating right and taking this and that and drinking water and everything, but every day there are people who will just, will be on your nerves. Then, or will just say useless things to you. If they are not of any use to you, they are not of any use to them, but they just don't know, they just are habitual of, or if there is a person who is constant chatterbox, a person who talks consistently, doesn't know what he is talking, why he is talking, but he is having a logoria, we call it, compulsive talkers. So if you have somebody like that, then you need to start staying away from them, so that things do not run in your head, and you not, because if your body is the secondary thing. The first thing is mind. If you can maintain or detoxify your mind, then your body, it's easy to detoxify your body. But if you are just only detoxifying your body and not your mind, then that is like trying to put money in a bag or a pocket which has a hole in it, trying to fill a bucket of water which has a hole in it. It's of no use. Or it may take, instead of taking 21 days or 40 days, it may take years. So the first detoxification that you need to do is the detoxification of your thoughts. Try becoming calm, stop being too much reactive, as well as stay away from people who provoke you for some time. This is not a permanent situation. Someday you will be capable enough when genuinely the reaction won't come out from you. So then it will be okay. But until that is the condition, for some time you need to stay away. This is a situation like, when a child is born, a mother will hold the finger of the child and help child walk or stand. But mother is not doing, that's not a permanent situation. Someday child will start running by himself, will start walking by himself, and that day he won't need a mother to hold his hand. In the same way, right now these detoxification, mental and emotional and physical detoxification is needed, and we are taking certain measures to do it, but it's a temporary situation. Once you learn to stand up by yourself, you do not need to push people out of your life. Still, if you want to, you can, but you don't have to do it for this reason. So understand all these things, drink plain water, start taking something that detoxifies your body, as well as start staying away from those who disturb your peace, or you are full of negative energy, or whatever, whichever way you want to look at that. I understand that a lot of you will say that, we are living in a house condition or family condition where this is the situation. Then I would say, at least for some time, if you can go away, or if you can send them away. If even that is not possible, then try to control your reaction for some time. Because every time bursting into anger is not going to detoxify your system. It won't help. So, and anger anyways doesn't do anything. Holding grudges, feeling guilty, feeling low, all kinds of low and negative emotions is not going to help you in any way right now. So while you are on your detoxifying routine, be less reactive. That is one thing you can do if you cannot live away or remove people from your life. So follow these detoxification routines before going and joining any kind of yoga, meditation, Padme Tantra, or any kind of initiation, Deeksha, or anything, so that it works on your existence. When you attain certain kind of Shuddhikaran, purification of your existence, only then Shakti works on you. Only then Guru's way of giving Gyan works on you. So you need to detoxify. I hope you understand. If you still have questions about detoxification, you can go to my website. I have written certain articles, many articles that you can read. You can research by yourself what all are the good ways of detoxifying. And if you still have questions, you can ask in the YouTube comments. Thank you very much. Jai Shivaya.